okay, I need to find my people who are watching Virgin Island on Channel 4, because once you get past the initial discomfort, it's actually quite good. Now, this is coming from me, who, unless you're my partner, I can't speak about anything remotely sexual. I can't watch sex scenes with other people around. Like, if I'm on a flight and I'm watching a film and a sex scene comes up, I feel like I want the ground to crawl over me. So I actually find stuff like that really uncomfortable. I should probably be one of the people on there. So there's that. But after the initial discomfort, I was like, no, I actually feel for these people. The men seem to have a lot of deep, deep shame. And I guess some trauma around their body, but mainly shame is what I've gained from them. And the women have, a lot of them have deep, deep trauma, because when I was looking at them, I said, all of these women are pretty. So what's the gag here? All of these women are really, really pretty. So then I said, something traumatic has happened to them. And it was trauma. And then the ginger girl, I think she's got compulsive heterosexuality. I think that's a gay woman. I think she's a lesbian. Because the way that she would cry when that man touched her, I said, yeah. You don't want him to touch you because you are not attracted to him. That would be me if a man touched me like this. When I think of any experience I had with a man, that's something I need to unpack within myself. I have deep, deep shame and trauma around that. So I actually can't. It makes me want to scream. So I felt for her there. The guy that wrote his novel, and the one that was like, yeah, I want to have sex with you, to the therapist. And she was like, well, let's wait. We need to build a connection first. Yeah. I'm a bit frightened of him. And the fact that he felt the need to give all of the women compliments, give some of them compliments like, you're so pretty, and then the other ones like, you've got a nice smile. And they were all like... Now, I had to really hold my tongue. I had to hold my tongue with him. Because I don't like men like that who have audacity. Because who do you think you are to go around that group and give them a compliment and dare be like, well, I don't fancy that girl, I fancy you, and you are the most attractive here, and giving out compliments to all of these girls that didn't ask you to do that, number one, and all of them don't even fancy you back, but you have the audacity to do that. And then when he said to the woman now that's coming up in the next episode, does that intimidate you? And she said, we're going to put our clothes on and we're going to lock this off. She looked deeply uncomfortable. And that was really sad to see, even in that little clip, because with the other guy, they were developing, he was getting more confident and comfortable. But that one with the novel, I think he's probably had sex before, or he's a bit nasty and no one wants to have sex with him. So then he's come on this show just so he can have a bit of sex. I don't... From when he was going around complimenting people and he's been a bit slimy, I said my sympathy for you has dwindled. The other men, I feel for them. The Asian guy and the blonde girl, they seem like they're looking in. They're really cute. I like when the blonde girl was like, I don't want to be part of your compliments next time. Thank you. And he was like, why don't you want to be a part of why? She was like, because I don't. Thanks. I can't wait for the next episodes.